Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Finally, that's so surreal for me to say. I've been working on this whole thing for quite some time. So it's really exciting for me to finally be able to sit down, film, and to say, welcome to my channel. I like it. I'm excited, super excited. So bear with me. I am learning, I am testing everything out, playing with camera equipment, lights, and the editing software. The editing aspect of videos is so much more than I ever imagined. So that's a learning process in its own. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and film my first video of very basic everyday makeup look. This is kind of like your base makeup. From this look we can add eyelashes, eyeshadow, more contour, highlight, and add to this. So if you want to see this everyday basic makeup look, then please keep on watching.
Alright y'all, starting this makeup look and any other makeup look I do, I'm going in with Eucerin Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Sensitive Skin Lotion with SPF 15 sunscreen. Getting your makeup to last and protecting your skin are the main reasons to moisturize before applying your makeup. Now for the brows, I'm using a spoolie end of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in dark brown to brush the hairs in an upward direction. Then I'm going to use light hair-like strokes to outline the bottom of the brow. I use this light hair-like stroke throughout the entire brows and follow the natural brow line. I fill in any bald areas and add hair to any areas that I would like to extend, like the front of the brow right here. I want the hairs to be in an upward direction, so I draw in an upward direction. Then I use the spoolie end periodically to brush the hairs, make sure there's no buildup of product, and that everything's looking smooth and hair-like. We want the brows to be as natural as possible. To keep the hairs in place all day, I'm going in with MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in Brown Ebony. Now I'm using Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base as my primer. It creates a smooth base for a seamless makeup application. This is oil-free. It's rich but never feels greasy, and I've been loving it for summer. For my eyeshadow, I'm using bareMinerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance Cream Eyeshadow in Soft Linen. I use this as my primer when I'm going in with an eyeshadow look too for 12-hour wear, and it'll brighten and intensify any look that I'm doing. I'm just using my finger to spread and even it all out. Now I'm defining my crease a little bit to give my eye some dimension so that it's not flat from that soft linen color that we just used. And I'm using the new Decay Naked Smoky palette and the color Password, which is a cool taupe matte shade. I'm curling my eyelashes with the Tarte eyelash curler, giving each side just a couple squeezes. For mascara, I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is an intensely black volumizing mascara. One coat and my lashes are full and defined. I've absolutely been loving this mascara. It's great. For foundation, I'm using Dior Skin Air Flash Spray Foundation in the shade 300. I spray it directly onto a kabuki brush and then buff it into the skin with circular motions, just spreading it evenly throughout my face. This foundation and this application gives an airbrush effect that feels light and is perfect for summertime. And depending on the foundation or coverage I'm looking for, I use different techniques to apply foundation. It's so important to make sure you always blend down onto your neck. You don't want it to look like you're wearing a mask. Using Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in light neutral, I'm concealing under my eyes in a triangle shape and in the other areas of my face that I want to highlight. I'm going in with a dampened Original Beauty Blender and I'm pressing into my face, not dragging the product around. I'm blending outward and upwards towards my temples to give your face a lifted look, and continuing that throughout my face by pressing the product in. This step is never to be skipped. I am setting the concealer. I'm using Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Right before I set the concealer, I go in with the Beauty Blender one more time to make sure there are no creases. Then I am swirling the brush and tapping off any excess, dabbing first, then I go in and buff and make sure there's not too much loose product. This ensures that the concealer will stay in place all day. Then I'm going in with a bronzer, Too Faced Endless Summer 16-Hour Longwear Bronzer. I'm bronzing along my cheekbones, forehead, jawline, and down my neck just to bring some color back to my skin. To contour just a little bit and define my cheekbones, I start at the top of my ear and blend down towards the corner of my mouth and then upwards. And then I'm going to contour my nose to make it appear smaller and thinner, drawing lines down the sides of my nose and blending up into the crease of my eyes, then down the tip of my nose. For an everyday makeup look, this step is completely optional. I just like to play a little bit and test things out, and I like the way that my nose looks contoured. I'm blending that nose contour with a small blending brush just to make sure that those lines aren't sharp. Now I'm going in with the color Lyric from the same palette, lightly highlighting down the center of my nose and under my eyes. Then I'm going to define that cheekbone just a little, going directly under the contour line that we drew. For blush, I'm using MAC Mineralized Blush in the color Petal Power. I'm starting at the apples of my cheeks and blending upwards towards my temple, just above that contour but below the highlight. I'm using a duo fiber brush, the Sigma F50, to blend everything together and make sure that there are no harsh lines, that everything looks seamless. For my bottom lashes, I'm using MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. This is a great little brush for bottom lashes. For lipstick, I'm using Milani number 26 Nude Creme, perfect for every day. To highlight, I'm using Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop.
Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed and hopefully you learned a little something new. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, anything that you would like to see. I will be really active with my comments and responding and trying to film as many suggestions. I'm sorry that it's taken so long for me to get a video up. It was a lot harder than I thought to actually sit down and film. I've gotten a bunch of suggestions already, so I'm going to try to get to all of those. I've written them down and I am keeping a book of my own ideas. So thank you for all the suggestions. Thank you for the encouragement. This has really been something that I've wanted to do for a while. I've always been into makeup since I was a little girl. I got my black eyeliner taken away in 7th grade because I wore too much. I've literally been wearing makeup like my whole life. My mom tells everybody how I would not go into the grocery store when I was like 3 to 5 years old without having lipstick on. So it's just something that's in my bones. Even up like 4 years ago or so, I did my sister's makeup for her wedding. I've kind of always played on my friends, and it's just been something that I enjoy. Not something that I've like sought after in a professional way whatsoever, but just a hobby. I'm really excited about YouTube and what it brings, kind of bringing like my hobby to a new level. My beauty room is like my favorite room in the entire house. Sometimes I just come down and stand in the doorway and stare, and I'm like, oh, this is heaven. This week, I am headed to LA to attend the master class with Kim Kardashian and her #1 makeup artist, Mario. I plan on vlogging the whole trip. I am definitely gonna have a video up on LA and the masterclass. So that's where I'll be next week. I really plan on being regular with my videos. Once a week is absolutely my goal. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's the easiest way that you can support my channel. Please share and click subscribe if you haven't already. All the products that I used today will be in the down bar listed below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all soon.